What's good, everybody? Come on in. Come on in. I just feel like going live. That's all it is. Finishing up my work day. What up? What up? What up? What's up, One Main TV? What it do, man? Hey, listen. I'm feeling good right now. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Payday for me. I don't know about y'all. I got paid today. Ain't nothing like working and get paid for it. I just wanted to come on again and just thank everybody for for their efforts in our latest initiative. And hey, man, listen, I'm always amazed at the creativity of haters. I'm flabbergasted, man, to say the least. What's good? What's up? What's good, Shonda? I ain't gonna read the comments too much, but got a 65% big check coming. Praise talking about. I like them of the foolishness that be going on with certain people, man. I've had a couple of really good folk, man, that they kind of keep their ears out to the streets. I put everything on mute. I don't listen to anything, honestly. I really don't. I don't pay no attention to none of it. I really do have my blinders on, man. I just do what I do, and I let the rest of it take care of it. But shout out to my brother Jeff Lacey, man, who went out there. I watched that video. That was pretty cool. I appreciate the love. But I just wanted to, you know, I'm I'm out here, heading home, and just I've been reflecting, man. I've been reflecting. I'm gonna tell you how big of an impact what we did is, man. My daughter texted me, and I sent it to the homies and the squad and everybody. But my daughter texted me. She's got this little friend guy, you know, whatever that means, right? And her friend guy was watching, I guess, the clip from last night, and she was like, "What are you listening to?" And she was like, my daughter's in Chicago. Keep that in mind now." And the guy was like, "Oh, this I'm listening to KC 1400," and he's like, "Man, you may not know nothing about it, but he a JSU YouTuber slash IG." And she like, "Man, she like, turn that around." She was like, she heard the voice and she recognized the voice, and she turned it around. She was like, "That's my daddy." So my daughter did not know I was on YouTube. Like, I didn't tell her like that, But that was it was a really cool way to for her to discover that she's like, "Dad, I'm so proud of you," and because her birthday is next week. I don't know if she's trying to butter me up for a nice birthday gift next week, but I'm gonna gift her regardless. But I just thought that was touching, man, because it was like, she watching. I got people. She said your YouTube channel is they watching it way up here. She was like, "That's big, man." She's like, "Man, I'm so proud." Like, I didn't even know. Like, wow, what you? So she's so intrigued by what we're doing, and I was like, "Sweetheart, we, a team of us, JSU alums and supporters and those that love the school. We just built on a little momentum and just started doing whatever we're doing right now." And I was touched, man. I was touched, man. You know, today's been a day, man. Shout out to ASVP, Austin Robinson, for putting out that dope track video. Shout out to Coach Thorne for shouting out KC 1400 Media. And again, I may be a face. I like the word, figurehead. I learned this word recently, in regards to some spiritual things, um, but that's merely what it is. Just really just a face that represents a great group of those that want to get active and do what they're doing. But anytime you're doing something that's great, there's always going to be opposition. That's the way God created it. That's the way He set this thing up, man. So I hope not to be impeding on anybody's YouTube space right now. I've been, shut up and bump, like straight up. I've been telling my daughter, because I'm pushing my daughter to go to cosmetology school. I'm gonna help her, and I already told her, like, look, if she see this, she'll see it. Maybe if I tell the world, she'd she'd listen to me. But I keep telling her, like my daughter has a really, great skill set, with hair and makeup, and she's able to make a wig from scratch. It's pretty freaking impressive when you get down to it. But I told her, I was like, that type of stuff is very intriguing. You could do that stuff. Go get your license, man. Skill work is the way, because I don't care whatever it is, whatever's great right now. Trade school is great. Everybody's child is not college material. I told her you can always go back to college at a later time, but I really want her to go to cosmetology esthetician school, and I want to get those certificates. I'm even willing to pay for it. Um, I'm gonna make her get a student loan first, and then I'm gonna pay it off when she get done. So if you see this, sweetheart, the offer's still on the table, baby. But nevertheless, the point I'm making is this: you know, there's a market for this what we're doing, man. But I don't feel like I did anything fantastic. I feel like we did something great. And I told her, I was like, look, I don't care what type of technological advances that we see in this world. Everybody gonna need their hair done. Everybody gonna need with the advent of hair pieces and jokers out here getting hair glued on top of their head. I'm gonna rock the ball. I'm gonna rock that ball. You feel what I'm saying? And thank you. I consider myself to be a phenomenal father. I had an amazing father myself. Shout out to Richard Clark, Big Rich, because my brother is Richard Clark as well. But shout out to our pops, man. We had a great dad. But I'm a girl dad, man. I got all girls, and my babies mean everything to me. So I'm proud of her, proud of what she's doing. But look, that touched me though, because obviously what we did is significant. But I don't want these haters to don't lose any momentum entertaining these buffoons out here that may be saying, "Oh man, that's it," or "Is that something to be proud?" See, this is what folks got to understand, and I'm the only one, along with Zoe and the coaches, that can really tell you why it was significant. It was not just a $50,000 fundraiser; it was a $50,000 initiative. There's a difference. There's a difference. We've raised over 100K in less than 6 months, man, right around 6 months. So I want to make people understand something. I want you to keep thinking of the word intentional. It matters when it's intentional. So what you got to understand is that what makes what we do so impactful is the fact that I'm gonna say this again for those that don't understand why we do what we do and what our mission is and how we operate. We do not stand in front of the university. The university is doing big things right now. We have the best athletic director in the game, and he's got some big things going on. You just saw the new track got put in place. And I could go into some things, but like I said, I'm not trying to be controversial, but I'm telling you, we got some big things popping. And I'm telling you right now, that $50,000 was an initiative. It was a task to enhance something that's really big that's happening. So for the haters that don't understand, you got to understand that what we did is We took something that's already gonna blow your hating ass socks off, and we gonna take it to the next level because we want to punch you in the stomach while we at it. That's what the initiative was about. So you show me how in the HE double hockey sticks can you have a few black folk now, fundraising for an HBCU. How convenient it became when our previous coach left for the public to piss on us and step on us and kick us while we were down and talk about how we ain't this, we ain't that, we're stealing money, it's mismanaging, we did wrong by the coach, we don't donate, all the stuff you want to say. But now when we get a chance and we go out there and we do big things, now all of a sudden it's that's it. If you have to, this is how beautiful it is. And I'm like, these folks don't even realize how stupid they are. If the one example that you have to use to combat what we did yesterday is some shit that was done by a PWI, oh baby, we did a good job. Cause you show me the thing that's in our lane that matches what we did. I'm gonna say it again. Don't be mad at Jeff Lacey because he decided to make a show and talk about there being a template. We already know that some of our HBCU brethren is gonna take what we did and they're gonna take it to the next level. That's what they're supposed to do. The first phase of anything is always gonna be the floor. We understand that, but we don't worry about that. We're not even looking outside like that. It's the outsiders that's looking within. And I'm just telling you, like, what we're doing now is very similar to what's to come and what the explanation of what like is spiritual explanation. I don't want to get too in depth with that because people take things the wrong way. But I'm a man that I go to Bible class 3 times a week. Everything I look at, I try to look at the spiritual significance of that and go in accordance with that. But I'm just telling you, I'll give this example. When you have those interrogation rooms, those windows, it looks like a mirror, but that mirror is actually it's actually it's actually the people on the other side of the mirror can see what's going on in the room, but if you're in the room you cannot see what's outside the room. You understand what I'm saying? You can only see what's happening within the room. So that's kind of how we operate with KC 1400 Media and what Coach CC Taylor said last night. We are operating from a space where we're just getting focused on what we're doing and we're not so much as looking out. And if you're on the outside looking in and you are pricked by what you see us doing, then that's your goddamn problem. Because I'm not finna concern myself with the concerns of a bunch of secret admirers that they call haters. Because haters are secret admirers. Because I'm gonna tell you again, when you really don't care, the emotions inside your chest don't activate. See, this is what happens when you see something and you get pricked. It causes you to react a certain way, and then your little fingers get to typing. You get to texting and tweeting and doing call-ins and start. I gotta say something. I gotta try to diminish that. No, your diminishment is to make you feel better. You cannot diminish what we did because you don't know why we did it. But boy, oh boy, when you see why we did what we did, it's gonna really hurt your feelings. It's gonna hurt your feelings. Boy, it's gonna hurt your feelings. If you knew why we did what we did, woo, woo, shout out to them platinum members out there. Subliminal, by the way. If you knew why we did what we did, if you knew what the 50,000 was for, oh, baby, wait until you see when it's revealed, baby. Oh, my goodness. Y'all gonna be hurt. Looking, folk that be looking. You got folk that put everything that we doing on wax. so somebody can go hit play and press rewind. Boy, you crazy. You out your mind. You don't even understand that that's the tip of the iceberg. Man, we got things that we wouldn't dare get on there and talk about. Folks want to bring up, folks want to compare what we did to collectives, NIL collectives, as if we ain't got an NIL collective. Oops, I say that out loud. Come on, man, stop playing with me, man. Y'all should let me get a YouTube. I ain't no damn YouTube. I'm just a crazy Jacktown Jew that live on the West Coast that love Jackson State. That's a businessman first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? You understand me? And I just go live. I try to tell you, we ain't YouTubers. We just a bunch of Jacktown, cats that love JSU that decided to build on the momentum. You gotta blame Jackson State, man. You gotta blame the fan base. It's their fault. It's their fault. They're the ones that's supporting it. They're the ones that's funding it. Yeah, we gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep doing it. Now anyway, I'm just playing around. I'm just now I ain't heard nothing. I ain't seen nothing. And hold on, somebody got a comment that that's being held for review. What they say, I don't know. I ain't even gonna worry about it. But anyway, what I'll do is I'll go back through this live. If I see some foolishness, I'm gonna block you. So I ain't gonna worry about blocking you right now. You gonna have to listen right now. You just gonna have to listen. I'm gonna go to the post office and see if, and pick up some non-profit mail. Man, we got some things that we working on right now, man, that make us scratch our own damn head and be like, whoa, you sure you want to do this? Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. But no, God is good, man. And I told one of the brothers today that called me and said, man, you're doing a big thing. One of my YouTube mentors, shout out to Coach Walker, had a great conversation with Big Bro today. And somebody said that clown kept pushing Urban and claiming that Hugh Jackson and Grambling receiving all this extra. But that's, you know what? That's actually good for Grambling, though. I don't understand what they got to do with us. I ain't no coach. And I damn sure didn't coach in the NFL. Like, to try to compare, if what you got to grab is a coach, you need to go, that you got to compare Hugh Jackson to the coaching staff. Like, we ain't coaches. We don't work for the university. This platform ain't even tied to the university. We do what we want to do. We independent agents over here. I keep trying to tell y'all what we're doing is not to replace anything. It's not. This is in addition to. This is oh, by the way, I got something else for you. This is a tip of the iceberg, that is. See how I played that on words? Not only is it a tip, but it's also what you see is the tip of the iceberg, because we're not going to show you guys everything that we do. You can't do that. You can't do that. But we can show enough to prove our trustworthiness. I bet you ain't gonna come and say no mess about what we got going on ain't hitting its target and it ain't going where it's supposed to go. I bet you ain't gonna do that. Now the reason I'm so thankful that the coaches came on last night, because they validate what we do. Every red nickel go to everything we say we doing. We ain't even made no money. This ain't about no money. I work for a living. Got a good job. I work for a living. Yeah, I ain't listen, man. You talk to some. Let me tell you something, man. And I ain't boasting. I'm just telling you, God is good to me. God is good, man. You know, I spent over $15,000 out of my own pocket last year with travel and trying to get to games. I went to 10 out of 13 games last year. I ain't get a dollar of that back. Starting this YouTube channel, you don't make no money in no business. Anybody that know business know you don't make money usually until like the third, fourth year, man. It's a while before you make money. That ain't how that work. You know what I'm saying? What we do, man, I'm just telling you, man, let me tell you, what we put on display is Jackson. Jackson is on display. People love to piss on Mississippi and piss on Jacksonians, but what you were witnessing is the grace of Jacksonians, man. I'm just telling you how we get down. That's how we get down, man. I'm telling you, like, I don't have to tell everybody, I don't have to say all the time that we did not know that when we was going to the All these postseason bowls, we were getting donations. We were getting support um through the channel members that wanted to see us where we say we wanted to be. We have a channel member. We have a fundraiser coming up. Just entry is $250. Do you not know that we were blessed and graced with tickets to that by someone that supports this channel? So we do what we do because these folks love us and believe in us, man, and want to see us there because they know they can trust us. We gonna tell it like a TI is, and we always gonna have the university in mind. We man, listen. The payoff is seeing Jackson State thrive. So what we did was special, man, because of what we did it for and what it was towards. If you want to poo-poo 50,000, you show me how you gonna get 50,000. Somebody say, "Oh, I did X amount of dollars because boy, man, y'all got a whole university behind y'all." No, we didn't. What you saw people giving $5. I had people giving $4, $10, $20. You know how long, man? It to add that up and to keep a tally on that. Trust me when I tell you, it's okay. I'd rather celebrate somebody that's able to do it at a greater manner. But let me explain something to you for you non-business minded folks. When you're taking in donations, man, most people are not gonna donate big lump sums of money if they don't have the capability of writing it off for tax purposes. So we're an LLC. You understand what I'm saying? So the real big dollars come when you get nonprofit status. So this is how you we're so conditioned as a people to compete and to constantly tear each other down that we can't even take a great moment and just celebrate and say, you know what, man, that's what. Shout out to Josh, shout out to all the fellas out there, Josh Sims, to HBCU Nightly, Kobe Orr with Blitz City Podcast, DJ Raw Truth Media, Coach Walker, Tomorrow Leader Sports Network, Blue Bloods. Hell, Blue donated. Blue donated. Matter of fact, Blue, I hope you don't mind putting it. I'm just saying, Blue donated to the cause. Blue went to Auburn. I'm just telling you. Shout out to Blue. Blue be on the streams. You know what I'm saying? Supporting everything, and I rock with that brother. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, why are you so pricked if what we're doing is for a good cause? You may not know the cause, but it's like you don't want, man. How dare you give them folks some shine because what they did wasn't really that big of a deal, man. I mean, why y'all bigging them up like that? You are the one that's pricked. Why? Shout out to Doc, man. What's up, Doc? I'm just saying, like, sometimes it's best to just say, you know what? That's what's up. Shout out to y'all for that. And just keep it moving. Or just don't say nothing. And Coach said, man, how in the world can you hate on that? Trust me, Coach. Haters will find a way. You understand what I'm saying? Haters will find a way. You can be dressed from the head to toe. And they can say, man, you should have put on some different socks, bro. So what I'm saying to you is this. We don't do that. We're inside of the room. It's a mirror in the room that we're in. We're in a mirror. If you don't think 50,000 is big money, then show me your bank account statement. Show me 50,000. Show me you got 50,000 in your checking account or your savings account, and I'll listen to you. But you're gonna have to have more than that to diminish what we did now. Show me now. You get what I'm talking about? I just wanted to get that out the way because Friday is take that, take that. It's Diddy Day, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's Diddy Day. We get a Diddy check tomorrow, baby. So I'm really not on here trying to change the minds of haters. I don't give a damn about them people. I'm just telling the people that has the good mojo, that is, you know what I'm saying, feeling good about themselves, man. Stay motivated, stay locked in, man, and stay within the room. When you're inside the room, you don't see the rhetoric. Like Brother Seeley just said, man, clean your algorithm. You understand what I'm talking about? I am inside of a room with mirrors on it. And the people that's on the outside hating are the ones that's on the outside looking in, and I can't see them, nor can I hear them. And you got to be that same way, man, because um, I'm just telling you, man, like that right there was just one initiative of that's like that 16th or 17th initiative that we've done. I'm gonna say this again. This is a YouTube channel, and most people that have YouTube channels use their YouTube channel for monetization, and they use their YouTube channel to bring in some additional revenue. That is the purpose of that. If you do the work, you deserve to eat. You do. The majority of every dollar that's been made on this channel has turned right back. There is a collective that's in place. Matter of fact, we have a collective. We have one that's in place. We have players that are signed to ID to we have players on deals, man. You don't know what that is, but it's on record. It's in compliance. It's on the books. All that good stuff. All started from a freaking YouTube channel, man. You better don't play with me. I ain't on there to just talk to you. Well, every time I do something, I'm trying to figure out how I could take this and make this be greater. You understand what I'm talking about? So that's my point. It ain't you elaborating and basically making the statements that you make off of what you see. But anybody that knows when it comes from a business standpoint, I'm not even public. My life ain't public. I don't put nothing out there. I really am. I'm in the public, but at the same time, I try to stay as private as I can. Because the point of the matter is that people are evil in this world, man. And you just all you can be doing is minding your business and trying to do the deeds of something that you find that you love. And I come from the mindset, my mom and dad and grandma and grandmas would be like, look, man, you can't change something. If you can't change it, what? You got to change the way you think about it. And if you change the way that you think about it, if you can't change the way, just no, let me say it over again. If you can't change it, you have to change the way you think about it. And if you can change it, then go ahead and make change. You have to be the change that you want to see. Don't get mad at somebody else that decides that they're going to put their energy towards changing something that they love. See, people make money off hating on Jackson State. But when Jackson State ain't doing well, the majority of us they mess our day up because we can't help the fact that we love Jackson State, want to see Jackson State do well. Don't focus on who hating y'all. Stay in the room. Stay in the room with the mirrors in it. Focus on what we doing. I'm not calling. I didn't make this live stream so we can figure out who was hating. I don't give a damn who hating. I ain't heard nothing. I ain't seen a few. I did see one dude on Twitter talking about, is that the standard? Some goofball that's talking about he's a PWI guy. You know what I'm saying? You're a PWI guy. You're gonna pay for a blue check on Twitter. I don't respect your mind because you took $8 to pay for a Twitter check and you got 245 subscribers. Please shut up, dude. Please don't talk about money. Cause you could have gave us that 8. You could have gave us that 8. You out here spending money to be verified on a play. Come on, man. So anyway, I'm just saying, like, this is what I'm after though. Let me get back locked in. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has continued to support this platform. I know we said it last night, but hey, man, I'm excited, man. I'm encouraged, man. I did get choked up today, man. I was like, man, this is crazy. I feel like I'm moving in my purpose. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, shut up. $8, 245 subscribers, but you want to talk about what's the standard? Man, you need to change your mindset. No, change your mindset, fella. How can why are you spending money to be verified with that few subscribers, but you want us to change our mind about 50,000? You mean to tell me that it's not a big deal that some black folk came together and put some money together for a cause? You tell me it ain't a big deal that some black folk trusted some other black folk that decided that, you know what, these folk gonna get active, we gonna support that. You telling me that's not a big deal? Man, don't y'all let the devil use y'all and make y'all think about the money and not about the mission. It's not about the money. The money is a byproduct of the mission. This is one of many. You understand what I'm talking about? This is one of many. We got a lot of things going on, man. A lot of things, and it's gonna get bigger and bigger, man. So I had a call today from somebody who was affected by what they saw and witnessed us doing, and they want to partner me with. Listen, man, we got got a call in the morning. Well, tomorrow afternoon with a potential channel sponsor. Okay, um, that wants to invest revenue into the channel monthly to help us grow. Have someone that have a meeting on Sunday um, with someone that's gonna be able to take what we got going on and really take it to the next level. Speaking of standby, we have investors who are waiting on things to happen, and I'm talking about big dollars. That's why when I told Coach TC, listen, let me tell you something. What we talking about doing right here is gonna be three, four, five times fold, and it ain't like I said, it's a whole gang of us, man. It ain't just no Ken. I'm just telling. I'm just one of many. You know what I mean? So, so just stand by. Just keep watching. Just keep watching, man. But we having fun with it. Anytime I got, good people who be like, man, they calling me like, man, I'm praying for you, bro, because they know the type of stuff you have to deal with when you're trying to change. You're trying to affect positive change. You're not trying to be on no foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Um, but that's $6,000 in it. That's 10. That's 100K in 6 months in initiatives. Now, here's what I'm saying. That's not just somebody cutting a check and just giving a check to some folks and you don't know where that's going. No, when we say we don't stand in front of the university, we work in conjunction with the universities or the coaches. And if they need something, what Coach TC say last night? You got great coaches out here in the SWAC and the MEAC and the HBCUs and all these conferences, SIAC, you know what I'm saying, the CIAA, and they need stuff. And sometimes listen, that does not mean that they're not getting the basics and the necessities. But when you're talking about getting some extra stuff, you can exhaust your budgets. So what happens when your budgets are exhausted? You have to either wait till at a later date. I'm telling you that what we did was we said we don't want to wait. We want to get it all knocked out at one time. So that's where we at. Merch is coming, baby. Merch is coming. I was talking to somebody about that today. Merch coming, but I feel like this was more important. The structure of of what we're building needed to be laid in place, and that's going to give me a whole nother level to tap into because I will be doing this full time very soon, and I'm just waiting on some things to happen, and I'm gonna jump off the porch, man. I'm gonna take that leap. You know what I'm saying? So, but I ain't taking no leap until I can confirm that I know I'm gonna have what I need in order to sustain myself. So, oh my goodness, look at that, Dion upgraded to silver. Thank you, Dion. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, what I'm saying is this: we don't. When I say we don't stand in front of the university, we're not just out here collecting money trying to throw it in the pot and say, hey, here go $50,000, do with it what you want to do with it. No, I'm gonna show you. You ever seen people who make less than 100K, or you got these people out here who may make 50K a year? They got good credit, they don't have a lot of debt, or they don't have no debt. They have a car that they own, they just pay for their lodging. Their 50K is a whole lot more than someone who makes 100K and got credit card debt. They got big old car note. You living above your means. Like, so when you think about money, you have to think about the application of money. If everything is being done, again, we got the best AD in the game. Look at what he did at Prairie View. Look at the changes he's making at Jackson State University. So everything is on the uptick, right? So what you see happening is he's doing his thing. Man, we have a foundation that's unlike no other, man. Shout out to the Tiger Fund, the Blue Bengal Association. Um, You know, shout out to the 1400 Club. Make sure we throw them in there or throw us in there. I don't say them because I am a part of the 1400 Club. I'm speaking from an outside, just trying to be in the perspective of someone that doesn't understand the makeup of JSU when it comes to that. Then you have the National Alumni Association. You have all these different fundraising and this. You have a lot going on, right? But when we're talking about athletics, there's everybody has their role and has the things that play. And you have sponsors, you have investors, you have all this type of stuff going on, right? Let's say there's a project and something is going on and you say, man, everything is good. Man, if we could only have that, or if we can get a little bit more of that, or if we just simply need this, right? Then that's what you see what we've decided to do. We don't have to give money away, but if they need something, we'll take up and we'll go get what they need. And we've been doing that since December. That's what has been happening. You get what I'm saying? Coach Tamika Reed says she needs something. We went and got her what she needed. Is she still getting paid her salary? You daggum right she is. You understand what I'm saying? Is she still getting what she getting everything she? But that right there, that little extra some, that's that little. We're gonna add that little sugar. Like Grandma said, and tell them to kiss your almighty sugar. See what we doing, Grandma, is we adding a little sugar on top of the sugar that they already getting. So we consider specialists. That's where the offensive line shoot comes into play at. That's where the rental of the equipment comes in at. That's where the speed testing machines come in at. That's where the Gatorade and the water, the extra this, the extra that comes into play at. That's where this big old initiative that we just did comes into play. Um, that's where the $5,000 to the track team comes into play. You understand what I'm saying? That's where the travel to go cover an Isaiah Bolden, cover a Aubrey Miller, cover a Dallas Daniels, cover a Nugget Warren and Tony Gray and Justin Reagan and you know what I'm saying, Aaron Hartman. You know what I'm saying? That's where that comes into play at. That's where the investment in the Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club, the investment into this platform. That's where the paying for a student athlete's parents who may be scrapped for a little something, who abruptly have to make a run to Jackson because their son went into cardiac arrest. You understand what I'm saying? Special operations. That's right, Ms. Mack. With special operations, we're just one outside unit and we're building. We're just getting started. And this is all we're saying. Y'all know women can relate to this. Hey man, listen, if you got somebody that willing to, you know what I'm saying, to kick in a little something, pay a light bill, like man, I ain't got no money, but if I tell you what I'll do for you, I'm gonna take care of that car note every month. That's one less thing you got to worry about. It ain't, you may not see the cash, but you're gonna see that car note get paid. That's all that matters. That's what we own right now. You know what I'm saying? So what we do is what we do. You take, if you don't want to take the template, then just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep looking and keep complaining. But don't say nothing about the folk that's over here at 1400 J.R. Lynch and family that wants to get active and change the narrative. Y'all were the ones talking smack about us. They're talking about what we ain't got and how the prime gone. And ain't we got love for prime, man. We just want prime, you know, blessings to Coach Prime, man. We hope surgery go well. Man, they dealing with a lot, but he looked like he was in good spirits. I saw the video. I was like, man, you know, but you never can tell. Anytime you got to go under the knife, we praying and hope that everything works out for him in the most proper perspective that it could be. And much love, man. So that's all I got, man. Hey, listen, I ain't had much, you know what I'm saying? But I just felt compelled since I was driving to come on this thing. He said, the wife would want me to tell y'all congratulations on what you're doing. Hey, man, tell her this is what we doing, Doc. You donated too. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing. Man, love you back, brother Israel. Man, it's when hey, listen, it's a whole gang of us, man. We all in this thing. I'm telling y'all right now. Now, if I went in my pocket and pulled out 50,000, I want the whole world to know it because I done gave that big old bag, man. I done this, but I ain't done this. We had hundreds of alums and supporters that donated. Several people that are not Jackson State alums. Several people that did not. They just bought into what we was talking about and wanted to get active with us, and they did that. And we're so appreciative and we're thankful. And I would just say, give it a little time, give it about a good month, and you'll see what we did. Because we're going to have some content coming down the pipe that's going to explain exactly how we got to where we were, exactly how we got to the number, because we could have kept going on for 2 more weeks and said, let's go to 100,000. No, we didn't. No, we are specific. And what we're not going to do is we're not going to exhaust our supporters. We're not going to keep running back to that well. Now, but what we will do is we need the haters to talk some smack, because when the haters talk smack, it get everybody worked up. And when everybody gets worked up, people start paying attention and say, what they talking about? Who's hating? Who's this? They start looking, and when they go look, some people gonna learn about what we did. Just subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. Appreciate that. But this is what I'm saying to you. The next time we come back and say, hey y'all, this one is bigger than what we did last time. Y'all do realize we're gonna have some folk that's gonna donate that didn't donate. Yeah, and I'm telling you, like, I'm talking about from within, and everybody that's within the Jackson State family ain't happy because too many people won't shine. It's ingrained in our DNA to not support and really celebrate our own people. I got people that claim they love me and support me. I ain't heard from them. I ain't saying congratulations, I ain't saying none of that, but I don't do it for that. If I did it for that, I'd be disappointed today. I would be. I'm just telling you, it's what it is. So it's about the work. So I'm gonna take the congratulations and the hate, and I'm gonna treat it the same way. And I'm just gonna continue to do the work because that's what it's all about. It's about the work. We don't do clout missions. So I'm gonna say it again. We don't stand in front of the university. We're not trying to raise no whole bunch of money so we can make the haters say, woo, look at what they did. We are special operations. And what we did was we attacked a really important, really big initiative in a very short period of time, and we did it through a freaking YouTube channel. You show me who got here in the HBCU space that's doing what we're doing, the way we're doing it, with trendsetters. Anytime you blazing a new trail, that's our mantra. Building on tradition, blazing new trails. This is one of them trails that we blazing. And when people start fundraising and start doing all this and stuff, y'all gonna remember this. Y'all gonna say, man, old Zoe and Ken started that up, man. He said, when you stop cursing, that should be. No, that ain't necessarily true. The people were donating, and there's still a few cuss words here and there. But no, we being intentional about that. We want to respect those that have a very sensitive ear for those words, and we want to make sure that we respect them, and we are going to clean it up. We have done a very good job of cleaning it up, trying to stay on point. Every now and again, a few words slip out, but y'all have to blame our head and not our heart. We really do want to make sure that we don't offend anybody. We don't want to put out offensive content. We don't want to put out anything in relation to that because we're gearing up for some big things that's coming. We less than 2 months away from. We're right at 2 months away from the football season coming up. Hey Cheryl, welcome to the channel, Cheryl Money Smith. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. See, we gaining members. It said if you hating and you know it, just the like button. If you, hey, that's my brother C Lee, man. But no, there you go. Surgical strikes, them boys. That's right. Surgical strike. We are tacticians out here, man. We, pew, pink. You know how you go in the backyard? Pink. They had to put them cans up. Pink, pink. That's what we doing, man. We ain't shooting the room up. We snipers. We got one target we come to hit. When the sniper come to hit a certain target, he hit his target, he break his gun down, he put it in his container, he leave. Mission accomplished. That's what snipers are there for. That's what we do. You get what I'm talking about? So again, we're very specific with what we're doing. Once again, thank you for everybody that have donated. I love you guys, man. Continue to support us. We will be back on Friday night. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about Diddy, but we also gonna have some of our peers come up and chop it up. We're gonna talk more about this, man. We're not going away. So if you getting tired of us talking about it, it just happened. So we're gonna milk this out for a couple days, right? But got some big meetings coming up Friday as well as Sunday for the next few phases of what we got going on, man. So truly, truly, truly proud. Hey, DJ Stretch D, absolutely positive. Positive. It's always great to love. That's right, man. That's right. We ain't trying to be offensive to no one, man. We ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, be not, be, we want to be sensitive to everybody and respect everybody's mind because, without our supporters, man, we ain't able to do what we able to do. So look at us now, man. We started off with 2 subscribers, man. Now we up to 5,000, man, in less than a year, and we doing it, being true to ourselves, being true to who we are, being true to what we do, and we're not changing. If we're gonna change for the better, and we're gonna try to get better at what we do and more strategic. And again, we don't want anybody to within the family. I mean, somebody say it was so wonderful to be a part of this initiative. Hey, I'm just telling y'all right now. You saying that now, but listen to me. Wait until you see what you did it for. Black in the Empire, thank you so much, man. Much love to you. Much love to you. Wait until you see what it was for, man. I tell you, did y'all not feel proud when Austin released that video of that track today? For anybody that knows, man, Jackson State's track was the worst track I've ever seen in my life. It was terrible, man, and we own that. We own that. Hey, it looks real good now. The practice field was hideous. You get what I'm saying? It looks real good now. You get what I'm talking about? So the facilities are amazing. I mean, we just get started. We got a lot more work to do. A lot of things being that's happening on the university, and just stand by, man. It's gonna be some good things coming down the pipe. And trust me, when you see it, you're gonna know what it's for. You ain't gonna have to guess because we're gonna literally do a whole video breaking it down on why, what, where, when, how much, and we're gonna basically let you guys know. So that way you're gonna know, and you're gonna even more so trust because they will confirm that every dollar went to what exactly it was supposed to go for. Um, and when we do these initiatives, we don't get extra money coming down the pipe. It stops. But if you guys want to continue to support, we want to continue to build our subscribers and we want to continue to build our memberships up because memberships is more about retention. You're more feel free to at any time donate to the channel if you move. But we're gonna take a break, man. It's summertime. Um, we're gonna take a vacation in the middle of July. We're gonna get ready for Swag Media Day, and then the next day we're gonna roll over to the MEAC Swag Challenge press conference, and then after that we're just gonna get ready for day one fall camp, and then we're gonna basically get ready for game one. So fall camp kicks off last week of July, and we're gonna get ready for South Carolina State when we get ready to run down that tunnel on ABC, man. So much love to everybody. Appreciate y'all for tuning in real quick. I just had to get a little something out of my mind, man. I'm feeling good though. I wasn't addressing haters. It was just more like I saw some things and I'm just like, again, if people can hate, then I could be positive, can't I? That's how that works. If you have the right to go hate, I have the right to talk about what we did great. I get to choose the positive side. If you want to choose the negative side, then I can give the alternative. It's that simple. So we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. It ain't gonna stop no time soon now. So I'm gonna advise you if we giving you the headache, you better go get some Advil, some ibuprofen, some Bayer, whatever you need. BC powder. You know what I'm talking about? You better go get whatever you need so you can feel better. But we're not gonna stop. And here's the thing: we're not in competition with anyone. We're trying to get better. We want to be better than we were yesterday. That's what we're in now. In competition is when the season starts, when we're in athletics. But when we're talking about doing what we need to do to better our university, everybody's not in the same position. Everybody's not in the same place. Everybody doesn't have the same, we have the same destination, but the distance that it takes for us to get there is way different than maybe where you guys got to go. Y'all don't have the same obstacles we have. You're not in, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Mississippi Valley and Alcorn can relate to some of the issues that we have being in the same state, but not even so much as that, but being in the city of Jackson and being with some of our problems. All of our problems are not the same. So we're over here addressing our problems while we're at the same time going through a process to get a new president. We got a lot going on, but at the same time, we're going to stay positive. And if you don't like it, then you're gonna have to forgive me, DJ Scratch. Then you can kiss our ass. All right, D, I love. Go Tigers, baby. Peace out.